Good morning, my little chicken nuggets. This morning we will be discussing relationships. I am in no way a therapist in this world, and I'm just giving my unsolicited advice on what I believe relationships should be while I make my breakfast. So, join me on my lovely Ranted Talks this morning. So, rule number one, chicken nuggets. Relationships are stuff that you form with people that make you generally happy or miserable, one of the two. But one thing about relationships is that you should never let a relationship destroy your peace. I promise you. So, for my people who are right now in college and your parents decided to choose a career for you, such as engineering, doctor, lawyer, whatever the case may be, your parents decided to say, we will pay for schooling as long as you go with this career. And you know in your hearts of hearts, you do not want to do this career. But you tell your parents this anyways. And they stay on that ultimatum. See if you can double major in what you truly want to do. And if not, I say drop that career that your parents are forcing you to do and do what you truly want to do, because I promise you something. When you're 27 years old and living in your house, your parents aren't the ones paying your bills. Your parents are not going to be roaming this earth forever. It's inedible. It's going to happen. So would you rather be in a career that you ultimately hate because your parents are paying for your education and you just are miserable and going to work asking why you never went with what you truly wanted to do? That's going to be your fault at that point in time, because guess what? You have me telling you, chase your dreams, because at the end of the day, you are the one who's going to be paying your bills. You're the one who's going to be making a living off of this career. You're the one that's going to actually be truly, genuinely happy going to work every day because this is something you truly want to do. So chase your dreams, go after those dreams, and make it possible. If you have to get a job to help support yourself through school, do it. But never let somebody tell you to not do what you truly want to do. If your parents don't want you to double major, it's okay. I know tons of people who are not in communications with their parents over smaller things. I promise you, over smaller things. So if you really want to make a change in your life, do what is best for you. If you have aunts and uncles who are constantly insulting you or making you feel smaller, then cut them people out your life, because they're not bringing you peace. I don't care. I hate when people say they family, you have to make right with family. No, because let me tell you something. Family will bring you down faster than anybody. The people closest to you will bring you down faster than your worstest enemy. Keep your friends and family closer than your enemies, because your enemies only know a little about you, but guess who knows the most about you? Your family and your friends. So make sure that the people that you surround yourself with are going to hold you down regardless of whatever happens in your life. I'm telling you. I promise you, it is true. Those people know you were better than your enemies. So keep your friends and family closer to you than your worst enemies. Second of all, there's too many incidents now on the news about all these people going on vacations with their friends and dying. May they rest in peace. If you have an ounce of an inkling in your body that says that this person is not your true friend, cut them out your life so you can avoid those situations. I promise. You don't want to be the next statistic or person on the news about dying due to a friend being fake on a vacation, and it's supposed to be your happy moment, or you're out at a bar getting drunk and you're in a predicament now of being in a harmful situation, and you was there with your friends and your friends make up a BS excuse so that you were drunk and you wanted to go home with this person, and then God forbid something bad truly happens to you. You don't need those type of friends in your life, because they fake friends. They never wanted to see you do good anyways, or they don't. Those are the type of people who don't want you doing better than them. You don't need those people in your life, because they will do anything to sabotage you, and they make a BS excuse on why they did it. Or, as a narcissist would say, why they believe you chose to do it and they just agreed to it. Knowing that situation will not benefit you in any form or fashion. So cut those people out your life. Those type of friends you don't need. You need friends who are willing to tell you the truth about your behavior, but as well as help you grow and be a wonderful person to society and actually help you achieve your dreams and goals. Those are the friends that you need to be around. Your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and we all done it. We all have done it, and if you haven't done it yet, you will do it. We've all had some form of stupidity in our life. We've all done something stupid. We've all learned from it. We all broke from it. We can't judge nobody because at a point in time it will either be us or we already did it. So my suggestion is try to level with that person on why they should not be in a relationship with X, Y, and Z. Because unfortunately, a lot of people are being abused in this godforsaken world. A lot of people are being abused by their significant others, and men do get abused too. A lot of people don't want to admit that men are also in abusive relationships, or a lot of people don't believe that men can be in abusive relationships towards women, but yes, it does happen. So if a man or a woman comes to you telling you that they are in an abusive relationship, help them. If they have pets and they feel like they can't run away because they have pets, offer to keep their dogs or their cats so that person can get the help they need so they can be able to survive. Because we don't need to keep seeing young people on the news rest in peace because their significant other killed them because they felt like they truly had nowhere else to go. And a lot of times people cannot run away from domestic violence situations because they have kids or pets. So if you're wanting to help these people and truly genuinely help these people, do it. A person should stay in a relationship knowing that it's not safe for them. Express your concern. Be a true person. Because at the end of the day, this person is not helping their peace. This person is destroying their mentality, destroying them spiritually, disturbing their body. That is not a relationship that somebody needs to be going through. It is one of the worst relationships a person can go through. And domestic violence can also happen within family too. I don't care what nobody say. Your mama can abuse you. Your daddy can abuse you. Your sister, cousin, brother. Anybody who is physically, emotionally, or spiritually abusing your worth are not people you need in your life because they are destroying who you are created to do, who you are created to be. All of it. They are destroying you and making you feel like you are less than them because they cannot handle the angelicness of your life. I guess that makes sense. They can't handle that. So I need you to be true to who you are, my little pumpkins. Find the help that you need. Relationships are important. Your peace are important. You are not meant to be alone in this world. You are meant to have a group of people who will actually support you and love you and be with you. But you need to surround yourself with people who are willing to make that a goal with you. And you need to learn the difference. If these people are giving you red flags off the wall, listen to those red flags. Love bombing, narcissism, X, Y, and Z. If your gut tells you that this person's not good for you, listen to your gut. Because I promise you, your gut's not going to lie to you. Now, have we all love bombed somebody before? Probably. Can't say you haven't done it. And if you haven't done it, you probably did. And I hope you learned from it. Have you not been narcissistic? I believe everybody in this world is a little narcissistic. I believe it. Hell, I'm narcissistic sometimes. And I can admit it. And I'm working on it. So the moment you can admit to yourself that you are a love bomber, you are a narcissist, you are X, Y, and Z, and you're truly working on your behavior, then you can be a good person to society because you are making yourself aware of the negative aspects that you have about yourself. And that's okay. As long as you're willing to work. As long as you're willing to work on it, keep those people around. Now, I'm not saying you need to stay in a relationship with a narcissist or a love bomber or something like that if you're not willing to change. If they're willing to change, keep people around because that person genuinely does care about you. But don't stay where you are not wanted. Create your own table. Create your own family. Create your own support system. We need people in our life who are willing to truly 100% support us in all aspects of our life, in all aspects of our journey. We need people. And if those people can't support you and help you and all they want to do is just be constantly about the negative aspects of what's going on, or have you been in touch? They like to keep in touch with all of your exes and constantly remind you of how well they're doing. They ain't your friends. If your friend always knows what your ex is doing and that your ex got a whole kid and a new girlfriend and they all happy and they just moved into a new house, that ain't your friend, because why is she keeping tabs on your ex? Did you ask her to do that? Did you ask him to do that? That ain't your friend. They want to see you suffer, because why are they keeping in touch with somebody that's no longer adding value to your life? Why? I don't understand that. I don't. Why is your friend constantly comparing herself to you? You bought a new car and she say, oh, my car is better than your car because of X, Y, and Z. But your car is fully paid off, or you have a smaller note and your car gets you from point A to point B. You winning at the end of the day. Because guess what? It don't matter what car you drive. At the end of the day, we all gonna be in a box dead. A household's just as much emptiness. No matter what size it is, a car can take you from point A to B no matter what car it is. So why is your friend having the need to compete with you? If you find them competing with you, that ain't your friend, because your friend is supposed to support you. Your family's competing with you, they are supposed to support you. I cannot stand a friend that comes up to you saying, oh, well, me and my boyfriend just bought a house together and it's way better than your apartment. Oh, I got a car and it's way better than the car that you drive because I have these features in my car. Oh, well, me and my family are so knit and oriented together, and I'm just so sorry that your family is not oriented because I love this and that. Then that's not your friend. Because why do they feel the need to have to constantly remind you of where you're lacking in life? Or they don't want to say congratulations on your new apartment or congratulations on getting your car, because they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want you to have what they have. They always need to feel better than you and one up you. Let that person go. Let that person in your life go, because I promise you, honey, that person is not meant to be for you. That ain't your friend. That ain't your family. That ain't your friend. If somebody in your life has that attribute, let them go. Let them go. Red flag all day. All day. It's a red flag all day. Let them go. I'm letting you know from my experience. If your best friend decides to date your ex, red flag. Because why do you need my leftovers? I don't care what nobody say. When you get older, you want them to be happy, and they may be happy with that person. At a point in time, I was with that person in my life, and you are my friend or my sibling, and you decide to sleep with my ex or be with my ex, and I can't be friends with you no more. I don't want to hear about how happy they are making you. Because, yeah, I understand that we might not have been a good fit and y'all can be a good fit, but why do you need my leftovers? There are a billion people in this world that you can be with, but you choose to be with my leftovers. So now that makes me feel like I cannot trust you, because why are you going after my past? So how long have you wanted him? How long have this relationship secretly been going on behind my back? I don't care if y'all can say that, oh, we just met 3 months ago and, we hit it off and stuff. Nah, because somewhere deep inside while me and him was dating, y'all had a thing for each other and y'all just didn't want to tell me. So basically, you've been lying to me. That's how my mind's going to think. I don't care what nobody say. We all think it. Y'all can say, well, I don't want them to be happy with my ex. No, you don't. Because somewhere in the back of your mind, you're going to be really wondering, well, why? How long had this been going on, and why it's been going on, and why did I not see this? Don't be lying to yourself. You have friends or siblings that want to run after your ex, let them. But respectfully cut them out your life, because you don't need those type of people. Because I promise you, every time you get a new man or a new female, I wonder how fast they're going to be trying to be up in the inbox. Because I promise you, I have seen my boyfriends at the time in my past, I have seen their friends hit my inbox so fucking quick. So quick. Letting me know everything that's negative about this man so they can try to date me. Or they will let me know everything that he's doing wrong so they can try to date me. Or whatever the situation may be. Just so they can do it. And I will let them know that is not their friend. They didn't want to believe me. But that's okay. I told them that ain't your friend, because your friend is doing some shady stuff behind your back, and you need to address them about that. Now, the ones who listen to me, I'm proud of y'all. But the ones who didn't listen to me, I hope y'all learn. Because if they did it with me, they probably doing it with the person you currently are dating or with. So just protect yourself from those type of people and cut them out your life. Move on. Go be great. I feel like I'm going on a long time, but that's okay. We need to surround ourselves with people who can support us in our true nature. We don't need no fake friends that needs to compete with you, that is telling you everything you're doing wrong, that is running after your ex, that is trying to let you know everything your ex is doing in his current life. You don't need those type of friends. You don't need those type of family members either. You also don't need family pushing you down a career path that you do not want to do. If anybody is disrupting your peace, you got to let them go, because I promise you, the older you get, the less that you care about being a people pleaser. The more boundaries that you set. Oh, and that's a good one. Set your boundaries. Set those boundaries and stand on your boundaries 100%. Because let me tell you, if anybody who feels uncomfortable with the boundaries that you set, you do not need them in your life, because they do not respect you off jump. From the beginning, they do not respect you, because they should respect the boundaries that you set that will help you in the long run. If they cannot respect that, that is automatically you need to remove yourself out of my life, because you do not respect me. And that it's as simple as that. Simple as that. They do not respect you, and they will never respect you if they cannot handle simple boundaries. So set your boundaries. Learn what you like. Learn what you want. Know what it is that you want in life and stand by that. If you want to be a stay-at-home wife, and you know in your heart of hearts you want to be a stay-at-home wife, find somebody who's going to let you be a stay-at-home wife. If you know in your heart of hearts that you want a husband that stays at home and take care of the kids while you bring home the bacon, find that. If you want to be a career woman but also a family woman, be that. Let's do that. Go after what it is that you want, and stop letting people tell you that it's impossible to find it, because honey, no, it's not. I'd rather be by myself for years to align myself with the people who are meant to be in my life, and be surrounded by people that I no longer can tolerate. I promise you, I be cutting people off every single day. I try to give people warnings, but the more you test me and the more I see you not changing, I'm just going to continue removing you out of my life, because clearly you do not respect me as a person. You don't. And you don't want to tell me you don't respect me as a person, so you're going to keep being shady and allowing yourself to disrespect me. And there's only so much of disrespect that you are willing to tolerate. Only so much you are willing to tolerate. So, instead of trying, if they truly are willing to change after you address the situation, keep them around. But if they're not willing to change after you address the situation and they keep behaving in that behavior, let them go. It will make your life easier. It will make everybody's life easier. And you will find the group and people that you need to be with in your life altogether. And you will be so much happier and grateful for it. Because at the end of the day, I promise you, I'm 26 years old. I'm about to be 27. And the older I get, the less I honestly care about stuff. I used to be a people pleaser. I'm not going to lie. I used to want to be best friends with everybody. But I have social anxiety, and I'm awkward. And I've been called a know-it-all and a complainer or whatever. But I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like. And I'm going to be honest about it. I don't need people telling me, you always negative. No, I'm not. I'm a very positive and happy person. But if I don't like something, I'm not going to say I love it. If I don't love it, I'm not going to say I love it. I'm going to say I just don't like it. That's not what I like. So I'm going to go do what I like. You don't have to like the same things, and that's okay. But if you're going to keep constantly telling me something about myself, then that's fine. Then don't be around me. I like what I like. You like what you like. Cool. At the end of the day, it's okay. If you know me, I like to know random stuff. I know a lot of boring facts. I like to listen to history podcasts, all types of stuff. I just like knowing life. So people think to say I'm a know-it-all. That's okay. I may be a know-it-all, but in my mind, I just like knowing weird facts. And I like expressing the weird stuff I learned. And is that a bad thing to some people? Probably. But the right people wouldn't care. And I'd rather have people that genuinely care about my weird obsession with dark history or weird facts that I've learned about that day in my life, and people who believe I'm a know-it-all, because I like to constantly keep myself learning on new things. My little friend with Ed. I'd rather be happy with who I am and surround myself with people I generally love in my life than keeping people who constantly make me feel like I'm too much for them. I'd rather be too much for the right people in my life than feeling too little for the people who need to make me feel too little about myself to keep them around in my life. I don't need that in my life no more. So I promise you guys, the more you learn yourself, the more you become one with yourself, the more that you make yourself happy, and the more boundaries that you set to keep your peace in life, the better your relationships will be, because you will start attracting the correct people in your life once you start letting people go. It's okay that we drift away from people. It's okay that you haven't talked to those friends in years. The best friends are the friends that you can pick up where nothing left off. If you text a friend today that you haven't talked to in maybe 5 months, a year, or some change, and y'all pick up like y'all never, like time never existed, those are some true friends. But if you text a friend that you ain't talked to in 5 months and they feel like they fake, them ain't your friends. If you have friends that only invite you when it's beneficial to them, or buying a gift because it's their baby shower or wedding or anniversary, and they only invite you when it's time for you to spend money on them, that ain't your friend either. That ain't your friend either, because if they can't see you in public on any other given day where it's not about spending money with them, on them, I'm sorry, if it's not about spending money on them, that ain't your friend. Because your friends will invite you to coffee, they will sit at your house when there's absolutely nothing to do scrolling on your phones together. Those are your true friends. If they can only hit you up when it's time to spend money on them, that ain't your friend. Cut them off. They using you, honey. They using you. So take all my unsolicited advice and constantly develop and grow and love yourself, and the world will be a better place. Align yourself with true people in your life, family, friends, relationships, all of it. Love you first. Be happy with you first. Learn what it is that you like and don't like. Create those boundaries. Stay true to your boundaries and continue to develop yourself as a beautiful person. I love you all, my little chicken nuggets, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And as my beautiful breakfast, waffles, bacon, and my little egg. And I'm about to make me some tea to go with it. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week in my beautiful video of me making breakfast or just doing random stuff while I give you guys my unsolicited advice. Love y'all. Mwah.